page. In my case, I'm using Google Chrome. So you come here in the address above. So you type www.gnis.tech. Okay, so www.gnis.tech, not .com but .tech. All right. So now you must scroll down, down, down until here where you find Indie Loans. So just click on Indie Loans. So Indie Loans takes you here. So here you are supposed to register. So now, since my name is already registered, I will not waste time actually to talk about it. But for you, before you use it, we are going to show you how to register. Then we'll walk you through that and how to set up um, your organization. So I'll hit login. Then here you enter your username or your email address, the one which is registered. Then you enter your password here. Once you are done, you click login. Okay, so you will see this this screen, this page. So on this page, you come to customer. Okay, so on customer, you ought to understand that that customer has an area where that customer stays, address in short. The customer has a district where he stays. This scenario is about Zambia. We will talk about other countries later. So a customer has a place where he stays, in short. So there's area or residential area or the address where you choose which address you want there, where this person resides, I mean a residential area or where he operates from. So district, then you have province or region. In other countries, they are called region, like in Malawi. Other places is called the state. So now, for people in Zambia, you don't need to enter the provinces because they are already entered for you. All of them, 10 of them. Then country, Zambia, you select. I mean, you have Zambia, Malawi, Tanzania, Zimbabwe. So these we'll add more countries later, but at this moment, this is all what you have. Districts, you'll be allowed to add districts because sometimes you may have a district which is not, I mean, you may be in a district which is not listed here, but all the provinces are already listed. Then area, again, you'll be adding areas as you go because I cannot know exactly I mean, all the areas or residential addresses or whatever type of addresses we have in Zambia. Okay, once you are done there, now you can start entering a customer. To add a new customer is simple. You just click anywhere here if you are adding a new customer. If you are editing this one, you like this one because there's no date of birth, well, you can just click here and click on edit. So you just work on what is already there. So I can add the date of birth there, 1990. Okay, so I've edited. Then once I've done, you can add all this, you can edit all this. Once you have done, you can say, okay. That now you are trying to edit. You can see now the date has been added. That means you are working on a record which is already there, but maybe you made a mistake. For example, someone instead of Sakala, you wrote Sakila. So you can edit that as well. You can, in the form that comes when you click on edit. So assuming this was Sakila, then I can correct the spelling here. Once I correct the spelling, then I hit OK. Then it stays there. But a new record is simple. You just click here. you go to add new, not edit, not delete, and be very careful because sometimes you may, when you are rushing, you may delete a record. But add new, you click here, add new. So assuming we want to add Monica Chileshe. Okay, date of birth. Let's say Monica was born on 12 June 1985. Okay, NRC. Let's say this is the NRC. Employer. You can type employer there, but we're also thinking of having employers in entering employers in advance so that you can just be selecting from there. If you don't have an employer, then you add. So, but meanwhile, I'll leave it blank. Phone number, let's say I'll use that phone number. Physical address, I've also entered the physical address there. Then I've entered the phone number there. Then district, I'll just select the district. Let's assume that the district is Lusaka. Then province, Lusaka is in Lusaka province. Country, we are dealing with Zambia here. Then registration date, I'll just pick today, 5th. Organization ID, by the time you'll be watching this, the organization ID is going to change. It won't, the organization ID will be set there automatically so that you don't need to do anything. Then user ID, don't change anything because it knows you, it knows, like me, this is my user ID. Your user ID is 4468, then it will be put there for you. So you don't need to do anything. So now I can say, okay, it's saved. So now, why can't we see Monica here? We can see Monica Kawe. That was Monica Chileshe. The reason is that we have only allowed 10, we have only allowed 10 records on one page. So if I can search Monica, or I can say, give me all the records. Wait, so I can click here, give me all the records. For if you have a lot of records, just know it will take a lot of time for it to open. So here I have all the records, and here there's Monica Chileshe who we recorded. Now, assuming that we just have 10 and I don't want to see all the records, then I can come here and search Monica. So I have all the Monicas here, and I'm looking for this Monica Chileshe. And you can also search using an NRC. So you can type the NRC there, then it will come. Or you can search by using the ID number. So the ID number for Monica is 111129. So you can search using that. But most of the people prefer an NRC. Okay, so once I get what I want, I can say clear filters. Then I'll have a page of 10 records again. And I can also scroll using this one or click on each page. Or I can say, let a page have more records, like 25. Then it will give me 25 records. Or I can reduce it to 5. There we are. So that's how that works. So with this one, I can send this to Excel. Then I'll put it on Excel there. So I've sent the records to Excel. So let me open this Excel sheet. Okay, so there we are. These are the 5 records that you are seeing there. So had I said, give me all the records, it was going to give me all the records. So you can filter and have the records, because you can also say, so that's how it looks like in Excel. It makes a neat record just the way it is there. And the headers, first name, last name, date of birth, and so on and so forth. And probably one important thing is that I can say, give me all the customers in a province like Lusaka. So, okay. So I just have Monica here. So if I had 20 customers in Lusaka province, it was going to give me. I can clear this and have all and have all the clients. Then I can also say, give me those from just Katete. So there's no one coming from there. Okay. Give me those who are from Lusaka. So I can even type Lusaka. So there, Lusaka is there. So I just have one from Lusaka. So if I had 100 people from Lusaka, it was just going to give me those from Lusaka. And you can do the same with the an area. Just give me people from a specific area, or so you can do that, or specific country. So that's what you can do. Now, if you have several users, you can also filter by user. Give me those who were registered by this user, user ID number so. Okay, so I'll say clear the filters. So this is how you add customers. So now I'm going to show you how you apply for a loan, approve it, and then after that we are going to look at how we enter data of customers who come back to repay the loans. So now these customers, you can enter their once you have registered them, you don't need to register them again. Because they are already in the system. So you can come back, give them a loan, come back, give them a loan, over and over and over. So, but now we have just registered Monica Chileshe. So we will enter a loan. We are going to we are going to apply for a loan, because after applying, someone has to authorize, and in most cases, either the manager or the director, whoever authorizes the loan, there is a reason why loans have to be authorized. Whether it's a bank, no one can in a company can just wake up and say, now I'm going to give someone a loan, then it ends up there. No, someone has to authorize to make sure that what has been done is a good thing. So let's say apply for a loan. So I'll click here. I'll say add new. And what we did there with editing, with the adding new, is the same everywhere. I've deliberately made these things identical so that you are not lost. Here, like other systems, here you see something completely different. You go to another page, you see something different. You go to this page, something different. Here, they have been consistent so that the user is not confused with the different types of interfaces. So what you do here now is this. You click on add new. So we need to find that customer, Mary Chileshe. So I'll click here. So Mary, I can see Mary. Instead of scrolling, Monica, sorry. Instead of scrolling down, I have to type M-O, then I have Monica. Definitely it's this Monica. Okay, so now you may be asking, what if there are so many Monicas, like the case is now? There's this Monica, there's this other Monica, this other Monica. I only understood that this Monica, because of small. It's not. I did not capitalize it, so that's why I knew it was this Monica. So by the time you'll be watching this, you'll find that Monica will be coming with an ID number, or any customer you select will be coming with an ID number. So you can say, okay, this is the customer. So let's select Monica there. Date, let's select today. Principal, let's say 2,500 or maybe 3,000. Okay. Oh, be careful there. That is 30 kwacha. So you add one, you add another one because it writes from here. So you have 3,000 there. Rate, let's say 20%, but you have to enter any rate according to you. So, and what we are going to do, we are going to put numbers. By the time you'll be watching this, there'll be because I'm working on it every day. I'm changing things every day to make things easier for you. This is what you don't get anywhere in Zambia. Programmers will create something and leave it like that. But by the time you will be watching this, there will be you will just be typing, you will just be picking a number like 20, like 30, like that. So period, let's say 2 months. Purpose, let's say is for school. You can leave out some of those if you don't mind, if you feel so. Then payment mode, cash. We'll add other payment modes so that you just be picking again. So when you come here, you find that user ID or user code has already been entered for me. Don't do anything there. Just stop there. Don't enter anything there. Because if you do, that means you confuse everything. Now, leave this amount paid, paid by, date paid, org code, leave this blank. We haven't paid this person. We are just applying, so you don't need. If you put something there, it's going to refuse. You will not be able to apply. So leave those blank. Then I'll say, okay. So we have applied for a loan for Monica. So someone, assuming you are the director, whether you are traveling or whatever, you will receive a notification, an SMS on your phone, and it will say a loan pending to be authorized. So you look at that. You decide whether to authorize it, or to accept that loan, authorizing the payment for that loan, or put it on pending if you have questions, or maybe you can you can reject it altogether, or you can wait. So now, when you look at Monica's loan, it's gray because it's not approved. If it's pending, if when the authorizing officer put it on pending, it will be yellow. When it's rejected, it will be red. When it's approved, it will be green like these, which have been approved. So now, let me show you how loans are approved. Okay, I'll go to authorization. Remember, we are dealing with Monica here. So I'll enter the password. I'll say submit. I should be able to see Monica's loan here. The last customer there, Monica, and you can see it's gray here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to click inside. If you're using a phone, you tap once. Then you will see this, edit. Now look here, there's no add new, there's no delete. The reason is simple. You are not here to add a new record, but to authorize, to reject, to put it on pending, or just to leave it like that. So that's the reason why you just have edit. So here there is approval. Do you want to approve? Let's approve it. So I'll say approved. Then I'll say okay. So this loan has been approved. I can cross this or leave it if I want. Then let's go back to payments. Now, for you, you will just be waiting. You don't need, because you who was registering this this loan, you who was applying for this loan, the employee applying for the customer, you are still there just waiting for the loan to be approved. Now it has been approved. Even here it's showing green. There it was showing green as well. So now, sometimes if the person um, uh, who pays the customer is a different person, this customer will be told to go to accounts and get the loan. If it's so, I don't know how you do it yourself. Whether the same person who registers this loan, then the same person approves, the same person is the one who pays. I don't know. But in this, I'm showing a scenario where you have all the employees, you have the accounts department, someone at accounts is the one who pays, the authorizing officer, a manager, director, whoever that person is, the data clerk who applies for this loan on behalf of the customer. So now we are going to add these fields which are blank. So I'll click here. I'll say, oh no, not add new. I should have clicked on, okay, so I'll click on edit. So everything is already there. Or what I need to do, and put the right amount. The amount applied for is 3,000, and make sure here you put 3,000. Otherwise, it's going to reject. So I'll put 3,000. So this is 3,000 kwacha 00 ngwe. So no. This is more than that. Okay, here it's not adding the ngwes, but we'll improve that. We'll also add the ngwes. It's important. So I will say probably mwaka. Then date. So for date, I'll say, for example, today, the 5th. And tell me what you think. Should we not put a date picker here as well? So that you can just pick the date, 2024. The organization has already been added for me. So I'll say okay. Then that's all. So this person, we applied the loan, then we have paid the loan for this person, 3,000. So now, if it's not approved, what would happen? It will reject. If you pay more than what has been approved, again, it will reject. So it will only, so we have done everything to make sure that the data which is entered is correct. Next, we'll look at loan repayment. So next we are going to look at loan repayment. Let's assume the person who was paid, Monica Chileshe, has come back to repay that loan. So now, when you look at this, you find that this is the person we are looking for. Loan number 29. The loan number is very important because whatever we are dealing with here, we must make sure that we are looking at, because one customer can have so many loan numbers, because every time this person comes to get a loan, you have the same customer number, but the loan number will be changing every time that person comes to get a loan. So you must be very careful with the loan number, otherwise it will not accept. So when you look at this person, the loan was 3,000, 3,000 kwacha, then 20%, then interest, which is 600. Total loan is 3,600 to be paid within 2 months, which means the installment is 1,800. So it has the first date there and the end date there. So now what we're going to do is to come here as usual, you click anywhere in this space. If this is not editing, we're adding a new a new record. So you click there, you say new entry. Then you come here, you can search for Monica. So we'll pick the first one. Then entered by, collected by. So if I had several users, they're all going to appear here. So amount paid, let's try 1,800, which in this case is the installment. Date, I'll just pick today's date, but in real life, this would be the end of this month. So loan number, let's put 29 there, which we have already checked. Then the organization will put 2. Then we say, okay. There we have, he has paid. And now what we know is that because an installment, he must pay 2 installments of 1,800, 1,800. So this person, like you see here, has already paid 1,800. So the balance is 1,800. So let's try to put an amount larger than that one. So we say add new, the same person, so we can search. Then we say entered by this one, collected by this one. Then the amount, let's put the amount there, 1,850 kwacha. So that's 1,850 kwacha. Date, I will just get to this date. We are just demonstrating, so it doesn't matter very much. So, because even in real life, this person can come back the same day he got the loan, can come back two times. Do you want the system to say no? No, that wouldn't be right. It's money. Money has come, so you can say no, even if it's paid the same day. So loan number 29. Then we'll pick the organization. The organization 2. So it's delaying because it is trying to resolve the issue because the amount is wrong. And you can see here it's written the new payment will exceed the total amount. Let me show you again. So once there's something wrong, it takes a lot of time. The new payment will exceed the total loan amount. So now if we come here and remove and put the right amount here, 1,800, and say okay, it won't even take time. There we are. So we have put a lot of controls here. It's checking everything. There is being checked to just make sure the data which is being entered is correct. And now this person has paid a full amount, which is 3,600. He got a loan of 3,000. Then 20% interest is 600. So the installments are 1,800, amounting to 3,800, which is 3,600, which is total loan. And now this person paid here, you can see 1,800, and also paid here 1,800, which means the loan is complete. And you can see there is being paid for the same amount. For the same loan. And this is how it tracks the loan which is being paid for, the loan number. So now, after making a full payment, let's try to enter. So let's try to enter another amount, just a small amount, larger than that. So we'll say 5 kwacha. Date. Let's pick today's date again. Loan number 29. Organization code is 2 in my case. Then I'll say okay. So is deciding. That's why it's taking too long, because there's something wrong. The payment will exceed the total loan. So because the total loan is already met, So I'll just cancel it. So that's how you add that's how you record a payment coming from a customer. So next we'll look at how to check the loans, the status of the loans. So in order to check the status of the loan, you come here, loan status. So all loans status. So here we are looking at all the loans. Now let me explain to you. This column, you have the names, names of the customers, and you can see merit ratio is also here. And in this column, you have the last name, the surname. Here you have the loan numbers. You have the loan numbers for the customers. So now, when you go to the other one, this is the principal. Like this mortgage ratio, we know got 3,000. Then the first date, the first installment should be paid. The last date, the last installment should be paid. Then the total, and here, if it's 1 month, that means you are going to see the same date here, first and last. Then the total repayment, so all the amount of money which has been paid so far is recorded here by the customer. Then balance, here it's showing balance, and it's showing negative 600. I know why it's showing us negative 600. There's an issue. I think we'll resolve that. Don't worry. By the time you'll be seeing this, it will be have resolved, because balance was supposed to be 0. That's what we're expecting here. So I know why. I tampered with the code. So by the time you'll be using this, this error will not be there. So I just changed the code. I was trying to edit something, so I just the calculations were wrong. So defaulted days 55. Now what we see here, negative days. When days are negative, that means this person is remaining with like this 55 days. That's what that means. And remember, we are in February, so February ends with 29 days. So negative for 55 days. Then here also we have negative 55 days. But here we have positive 5. When it is in positive, that means there is a problem. There's a problem because these are the days that have passed. So when you see negative, the loan is still running. When you see 0, that means this is the last day. When you see 1, that means the deadline came, and now this is the second day. So that means this is a problem. So if you want to check now here, loans which are defaulted, say from 1, just put a 1 here. That means all what you are going to see here, 2, don't put anything. That means you have all the positive numbers. That means you see all the loans that are positive. Okay. So here, if you say start from 0, it will be the same thing. So that's what that means. Now, here you can check the balances. So, because we have an error here, otherwise, if we said 0, it was going to give you all those who have finished paying. Then here you can also check, you want loans from which date to which date. Say, for example, You want loans from 3 to 5. Okay, so now, first date, sorry. The loans which will be paid um, within that period. So here, I think, let me just select a much later date, like 6. Okay, so these will be paid from February to March to April. So these are the loans, and you can check there the dates. Then the principal, you can also filter the principal. You can filter just any other thing. Now, let me say something. What we do here, you have seen this. I've seen this error myself. Now, if you see it yourself, that means you have to call me. And now, because this is an online thing, immediately you call me, I'll check. I'll go online and check and see if it's not your mistake, it's really an error, then I'll correct it now and then. So that's what is supposed to be done. So now I'm going to. So you can filter now. You can remove the filter by clicking there. That means you remove all the filters. You can filter. You can choose to see only one loan. That means you filter by name, just like we have been filtering all along. Then balance. You can say I want to see balances from this amount to this amount. Then it should be able to show you. So I want us to look at this. These are defaulted loans. So when you look at this, the same loan, which here you will just see loans that are defaulted. That's what you're going to see here. Then you can say, okay, show me loans from defaulted loans which were supposed to be paid from which have deadlines from this date to this date. Then it will just show you those dates. Now, because I just have one here, so it becomes problematic for me to show you. So just remember, here a positive number means a loan has been defaulted. 0 doesn't mean it has been defaulted because it is the last day. That means this person now is remaining with 0 days. Then the following day, that person will have defaulted by 1 day. Okay, so we'll keep on adding. The next updates that you are going to see, you'll be given. So like after this video, I'll be adding where you have files, so you can put your files here. The pay slips, the what, you can scan them and load them here. And they'll be attached to the customer. We also have pictures for collateral. You take pictures of collateral, then also upload them here. The analysis will also be uploaded here. So by the time you start using this yourself, you find these things will not be the same. The interface will be the same, but you will see that a lot of things will have been added because I'm doing this every day just to make your data entry and data viewing much easier. So thank you for watching. I really appreciate that you decided to watch this video. If you liked this video, please kindly do me a favor by subscribing and also hit the notification button. Please also like the video. Thank you very much.